Hi, my name is Chelsea Norris, and I'll be discussing cancer immunotherapy. The reason why I chose this topic is due to friends and family who I've had pass away due to this horrible disease. So I just did a little more research into different type of treatment options that are available to people who suffer from cancer. So, of course, what is cancer immunotherapy? Cancer immunotherapy is a treatment that uses certain parts of a person's immune system to fight diseases such as cancer, which can be done by stimulating your own immune system to work harder to attack cancer cells or giving you immune system components such as man-made cells. So, what happens in cancer immunotherapy? As discussed in the previous slides, the goal of immunotherapy, which is also known as biological therapy, is to help fight off cancer cells. The way it works is slowing the growth of the cancer cells, stopping the cancer from spreading, and helping the immune system work better by destroying the cells. There are different types of immunotherapy, such as T cell therapy, monoclonal antibodies, non-specific immunotherapy, oncolytic virus therapy, and cancer vaccines. So, the first therapy we're going to talk about is monoclonal antibodies. It's a specific antibody made in a laboratory, which can be used in a variety of ways. The therapies can be used as target therapies to block abnormal protein in a cancer cell. Non-specific immunotherapies, just like the monoclonal antibodies that was just discussed, it also helps destroy cancer cells. This is a type of therapy that is usually given after or at the same time as another cancer treatment, such as radiation or chemotherapy. But there are two common non-specific immunotherapies, such as interferons, which can also slow the growth of cancers, and interleukins, which helps produce cells that destroy cancer. The next immunotherapy I will be discussing is oncolytic immunotherapy, which uses genetically modified viruses to kill cancer cells. The doctor injects a virus into the tumor, then the virus enters the cancer cells and makes copies of itself, which results to the cells to burst and die. Side note, that the genetically modified viruses does not get into the healthy cells. But once they die, it releases a substance called antigens, which triggers patients' immune systems and target all the cancer cells. The next immunotherapy we'll be discussing is T cell therapy. T cells are removed from a patient's blood, then are changed in the laboratory so they have specific proteins called receipts. The receptors allow those T cells to recognize the cancer cells. T cells are grown in large number in the laboratory and returned and injected back into the person's body. This is good for treating certain blood cancers that are found in humans. Last but not least is the cancer vaccines. A cancer vaccine is another method used to fight diseases. A vaccine exposes the immune system to an antigen, triggers the immune system to recognize and destroy the antigen-related materials. There are two types of vaccines. One is the prevention vaccine and the other is a treatment vaccine. Like any treatment, there are always side effects, which can include skin reactions, flu-like symptoms such as feeling fatigue, chills, weakness, tiredness, muscle aches, shortness of breath, edemas, headaches, hormone changes such as hypothyroidism and chronic cough. Different types of therapies causes different types of side effects and can change your overall health. It is advised to reach out to your PCP if you start developing any of the symptoms that was just mentioned. So as you can see, cancer immunotherapy success rates has been very good as far as the responses. As far as the future goes, of course, as technology advances, there will be more treatments to come about and maybe different ways to implement cancer immunotherapy. But so far, there has been great response levels to it. It is quite expensive, so many people can't afford it due to a healthcare system. But hopefully, as time progresses, they find different ways so everybody can get this type of treatment to kill this cancer disease. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and hopefully you enjoyed it. Bye.